Sumvision has sent me a mini keyboard, this little baby here. This is a C-Cut Destroyer. It's a gaming keyboard, but it's a mini gaming keyboard, and it has RGB, and I like RGB. Now I know what you're thinking. Why would I want to buy one of these? Well, two reasons really. One, if you don't have a lot of space on your desk and you need a little small one, and two, for portability. Say for instance you want to use a keyboard, but you're going out, you're going to your mates, and you know you haven't got a lot of space. You want a great big giant keyboard like this little baby here. This is a full size keyboard, and this cost a lot of money at the time, or when I actually bought it some years ago. I think that was well over £100. This little baby is, at the time of making this video, it's about £20 around that price, and that will fluctuate depending, you know, how great a demand it is, how easy it is to get hold of the parts. So yeah, second reason is because, you know, like I said, you might want to take it out, you might want to go to your mates, and you might want to take your keyboard with you. This is quite light. I'm not sure how light it is. I'm not sure if it says somewhere the weight. 370 grams. There you go. 370 grams. So yeah, very light. And it has 62 keys, a UK gaming keyboard, backlight RGB, painted laser engraved keycaps. Yeah. So I'm not going to read anything else out. I'm just going to quickly show you around it. It looks quite nice from what I can see. I like the gaming symbols. They look pretty good. And they're showing you some games on the back that you might want to use it for, like League of Legends, Fortnite, Minecraft. I need to say Minecraft, but Minecraft, CSGO, Titanfall 2, Apex Legends. Good game that is. Well, so CS2 as well. Overwatch. Just giving you some examples. Right, with that, let's get her open, shall we? I'll shut up. Well, I won't shut up, but let's get her open. So, nice display of what you can use it for. Is that it? Oh, and apparently it's splash proof. So if you spill some water on it, hopefully he says, it shouldn't damage it. But I wouldn't try it. I'm not going to try it, and I wouldn't recommend that you try it. So we have, we have user manual, a barcode for Sumvision, online chat, free support, and information available now. And it has a Q code on it, live chat. Cool. So here it is. Yes, it's very light. Keyboard cable length, I think it actually says on the box it's 1.7 meters long somewhere. I did see it somewhere. Yeah, 1.7. I thought I did. So I haven't got to measure it. And that is it. So it has Sumvision on there. Let's have a go. Yeah, it's okay. Nice and small. So some of the functions you will be missing, as you can see, are your, like this big baby here, or your extra keys, your number pad, if you need a number pad, if you want to program some special keys in. You can't do that, as far as I know, on this little baby, because it's quite small and compact. But yeah, doesn't feel like a high quality keyboard, but it does feel quite nice. Right, let's plug her in. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to actually plug it into my keyboard, because my keyboard has RGB. Now it might not work, it might not, but it might. And what I'm going to do is get up Notepad or something like that. Oh, there you go, it's working. I said it might not. Right. Quickly test it. I'll show you in a minute. We'll test it first. Oh, yeah, that works. Yeah, very good. Yeah, that works. Right, you might not see that on my camera. What I should do in a minute, I will turn the light off and then show you in the dark. So, first impressions, for the amount of money it costs, yeah, perfect. It is perfect for taking it anywhere, or even using it as a proper keyboard. Anywhere in the world. Yeah. Feels quite nice. doesn't feel as though it's going to break. FN, oh, it does have FN. Oh, so it does have some functionality. So it has an FN button, which I wasn't sure whether it did. I never noticed. Windows? Yeah, that works. Yeah, first impressions are very nice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little play about with it. See how I'll get on with it. And hopefully, he says, it should be fine. Wasn't expecting it to be fantastic, but it's about what I would expect. It feels solid, doesn't feel as though it's going to break, and it's got RGB. Now then, can you program the RGB? I don't know. I'm going to have a read up and see if there's a bit of software I might need to download, or is it non-programmable? I don't, like I said, I don't know yet, but I will have a look. Yeah. Feels very nice to the fingers. Like I say, it's quite small. So, you know what I mean? You've got fat fingers, you might have trouble. But so far, so good. So, give me a second. I'll get back to you. Right, I've had a little play about it, and although you can't program it, or you can't program the RGB, it does have some presets on there, and I've had a little play, and yeah, very good, easy to use as well. All you need to do is press the FN key. Say for instance you want to turn the lights off, so hold the FN button down and press the L, and it's off. So the L reduces the brightness until it goes completely off, and the 0 brings it back up again. And the instructions are quite simple to use and understand, nicely laid out in my opinion. And there are some other options that I'm not going to play about with, but I just wanted to quickly show you the basics. So for instance, the K button, it has 3 different modes for the K button. So you press the K button and different effects, yes? Also, you can speed up or slow down them effects by pressing, let me accelerate, by pressing the U or the J. So the J will slow it down until it's hardly moving. I'm going to change that. You see it? I'm going to change that pattern to something else. Yeah, that one. And then the U will speed it up. See that? Very easy to use. And also, if you want, just say a certain colour, you can do that as well. Just by pressing the, I have to keep looking because I keep forgetting, the M button. So just got red, blue, green, you get the point, white. Has 8 different modes for this, or 8 different colours. See, that one's a mixed one, see? Pressing the K button there, ain't I? Wrong button. Oops. They're very good. Very easy to follow the instructions. They're nicely laid out. They're not too complicated, very easy. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try it out for a few days just to make sure I've got no issues with it. But so far so good. Also you can use the FN key button to adjust the volume of your music or whatever you're listening to on your computer or any other device that you're using it on. I do believe this will work on a PlayStation as well. Not sure about, well, it should work on an Xbox as well, come to think about it. Yeah, it should work on a PlayStation and an Xbox. It doesn't actually say that, but I'm imagining if you can plug in a keyboard in a PlayStation or an Xbox, you should be able to plug this straight in there as well. So perfect for gaming, especially if you're going to your mates. Like I said, I'm going to try it out for a few days and then I will get back to you and let you know whether I like it or not. But for what it costs, I can't see it being a problem. Can you? Let me know in the comments what you think. I'll be back. Right, I've been trying it out for a few days now and I want to go through some of the pros and cons of why you should or shouldn't buy this keyboard. So, with no particular order, I want to just start. So one of the things I didn't like about it was the spacebar. Found it a little bit noisy. Yeah? And that might annoy people, or some people. It's not too bad, don't get me wrong. I wasn't expecting it to be fantastic like I said earlier, but you might find it a little bit annoying. The other thing I didn't like about it is my arrow keys. These little babies here, left, right, up and down. I like using the arrow keys, but what you have to remember is they've designed it to be small, so it's easy to be portable, whether you're taking it around your mates or you're taking it somewhere else, even maybe sitting on a train and you want to use a proper keyboard. This might be the perfect one for you because it is small and it has RGB. Although they are preset RGB settings, they are quite nice. It's easy to adjust whether you turn up the brightness or you want to change some of the patterns or you want a particular colour, within a certain range of course. You can do that on here and it works extremely well. I'm quite pleased. It's very light, like I said. It will go in your pocket, but obviously you've got to have a deep pocket for it to actually go right in. But it does actually fit in your pocket, which surprised me. It does stick out, but my pockets are not deep enough for it to sink right in. So yeah, very portable. Definitely gets my thumbs up for portability. It's what it's been designed for, portability. Whether you're taking it to your mates for a bit of online gaming or teaming up and you want to use a keyboard, this might be the baby for you. The other thing I liked about it is the size of the actual keys. They're nice and chunky. I do like them chunky. Yeah, don't like them little tiny ones. You get them really small keyboards, the little tiny ones. I've got one. I've got one in my living room for my smart TV. Quite handy, and yeah, they are quite small and fiddly. Well, these are nice and chunky, and I can fit my fingers on them quite easily and comfortably. They work extremely well. So that is some of the pros and cons. The other thing I liked about it is the cable length, 1.7 1.7 meters long. I thought it was a good length, and it does feel, the actual cable does actually feel like a good quality cable, so it's not going to break. And the other thing, and one more thing, the price. For what you're paying, yes, it's well worth the money. If you're looking for a small form factor keyboard with nice keys and RGB that you can turn off, don't forget you can turn it off, this might be the baby for you. Definitely gets my thumbs up for the amount of money it costs and for the features it has. You can even control the volume like you can on a normal keyboard. If you want to turn your music up and down, you've got all the functionality of that. There are just some of the keys, like your number pad is not there, your up and down arrows is not there. But apart from that, everything else is there. Back button, space, enter button, quirky key layout. It's all there. So with that, definitely gets my thumbs up. Let me know in the comments whether it gets your thumbs up. So with that, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down and please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Well, I'll do a bit of keyboard typing now.